Shalom, family. Welcome back to HWM Sisters. My name is Sadie, daughter of Yah, and today we're going to be talking about how a daily routine can help you achieve your goals. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are posted, and also clicking that like button. All right, family. So on this channel, we talk all things vision, goals, and making an action plan in order for you to do the thing that the Most High is put on your heart to do. And so today we're talking about daily routine and what that looks like and how it can help you achieve your goals, right? So you can move forward in doing the thing that Abaya has called you to do. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, family. So today I'm going to enlist the help of my friend, Mr. Frank, right? Mr. Stickman Frank, right? And so he is going to help me to explain how a daily routine can really help you achieve your goals. And right now, Mr. Frank is looking at a to-do list, right? And a to-do list is definitely one that can help you to achieve your goals, right? So you can add this to your daily routine, right? To make out a checklist so that you can check off boxes as you go throughout your day, making sure that you're staying on track. And it will also help you to know what to expect for the day, right? And so you won't be able to leave anything out, right? Because you're following a to-do list, you're following a checklist, right? And so Monday comes around, you have made it a point to make your to-do list a part of your daily routine, to write it out in the morning, first thing, when before you start going about your day, right? Write down the things that you need to accomplish throughout the day, right? And then as you're going throughout the day, mark them off, check them off, and one by one, make sure you go through the list. That way, you know that by the end of today, right, by the end of that day, that you would have accomplished everything that you set out to accomplish. And if anything was unable to get accomplished, you would know what your next steps is concerning that thing, right? And so, yes, Mr. Frank is showing us a to-do list is one that you can add to your daily routine that will help you know what you can expect to do throughout the day, and it will help you definitely stay on track. All right, family. So we see here Mr. Frank is determined, okay? Mr. Frank is focused. Mr. Stickman is not playing no games, right? And so within your day, when you make out your daily routine and you've made out your to-do list, right? The next thing is to be focused and making sure that you check your plan. What good is it to make a to-do list, right? And not do the things that's on it, right? And so we want to make sure that the to-do list or the checklist is up front and center, right? And then that we're staying focused on the tasks that are on your list, right? Checking them off one by one, being intentional about moving forward and completing those things. Though at the end of the day, you know that you have accomplished the thing that you set out to accomplish. So yeah, I say be like Mr. Frank, right? Be focused. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't let anything distract you, get you sidetracked or anything like that. Stay focused on the tasks that you have laid out for the day and complete them one by one, checking them off, and you'll be right on the right track and you'll be focused like Mr. Frank is. All right. And so now we're talking about consistency, right? And so not only are we talking about the task that you want to complete for the day, but now we're expanding. We're talking about the week, the month, however long it takes for you to map out to do your goal, for your goal to come to fruition, right? And the thing here is consistency. When we make a to-do list and we map out those things that we need to do day by day, and we're staying focused, completing those tasks little by little, right? Even when we have times of setbacks and challenges and things like that we meet, we can still keep on going, right? The thing is little steps, right? Baby steps, so little small steps, one at a time. Progression is better than nothing, right? Progression is better than immobility, right? And so we want to make sure that we keep on going, right? We keep on going. We don't stop. We don't quit, right? So make your checklist, make your to-do list, write out all the tasks that you need to do for the day, check them off one by one, and make sure that you do it every day, right? If it's Monday through Friday, if it's Tuesday through Saturday, if it's Sunday through Thursday, whatever that your daily routine is, or however you map out your game plan to get your goals to come, your vision to come to fruition, then that's the plan that we're talking about, right? And so we want to make sure that we have the end game insight, right? We know what we're working toward, right? And those times when we meet up with challenges, when we meet up with setbacks, when we meet up with perceived failure, that we don't stop there, that we know that this is only but a time and but a season, right? And so we pick back up, continue to do our checklist, continue to map out our daily routine and those things that we need to do, and we keep on pressing forward, just like Mr. Frank here. All right, family. So we touched on it, right? We talked about what if we have those times, right, where we feel like we failed, we gave it a good shot and it didn't work out the way we thought it would work out, or we come up against challenges and we feel like, oh, this is too hard. Maybe I dug in too deep, or I thought too big, or anything like that. Those things that may come up, right, as you're going along your journey. We see here Mr. Frank, he has met up with a challenge, he has met up with perceived failure, and he's saying, well, I tried. He's in the state of wanting to give up, and even looking himself in the mirror and saying, like, this is too hard to do, I can't do it, right? And so the thing that I want to say here is to remember your overall vision, right? Remember your end game, right? Remember the reason why you started, right? Most people say, remember your why, right? Why you began to do a thing, right? And then when you remember your why, then it's something about doing that puts everything back in perspective, right? Puts everything back in its proper alignment, and that you can see, oh, there is a reason for me doing this thing. There is a reason and a purpose behind it all, right? And so I believe if the Most High has given you an idea, a vision, a thing, if He's allowed you to see it, that means it can come to pass. That means that it can happen. And the only person that can keep you from doing those things and achieving those things is you, right? And so remembering your why, remember that Abba Yah is the one that gave you the idea. Remember that it's not you, but Abba Yah is the one that gave you the vision, right? And so in those times of feeling like you failed, and those times of, considering that I gave it a good try, I gave it a good shot, it didn't work out for me. I would say go back to the one who gave you the idea, right? Go back and talk to Abaya about it, right? Remember why you had that burden, why he gave you that heart to do this thing, why it may be important for the body, right? For you to achieve this thing, right? Because it's for our overall good, right? And so it's important that we remove ourselves out of it, right? Not completely, right? Because we are part of the process, but understand that there is a bigger picture, right? To be painted. There is a bigger goal at hand, a bigger vision, right, to be seen. And so when we remember our overall vision, our why we started, the reason that we decided to do this thing, and how wonderful and just amazing the idea was when we first received it, right? That should usually is enough to push us forward, right? Usually it's enough to push us forward into doing the things that the Most High called us to do, right? Keeping all things in prayer, keeping all things before our Heavenly Father, and asking Him to lead and guide us on our path, and to give us direction, show us the people to talk to, the organizations to link, to kind of link with, and, who to make connections with. That way, the idea and the vision doesn't die there, right? That we're able to continue to press on doing the thing that the Most High has called us to do. And family, one great way to do that is to make sure that we celebrate our wins, both big and small. Those accomplishments, every time you check off a box, you have accomplished a thing. You have set a thing in place. You have completed a task, and you're that much closer to the overall goal. And so, yes, it's okay to celebrate those small wins, right? Because this is what's going to motivate you to continue to push forward. And my thing is to always make sure that your circle is celebrating with you, right? Surround yourself with people who are going to motivate you to keep on going, to push toward that goal, that you got it. And every progression forward is reason for celebration. You're that much closer to doing the thing that Abaya told you to do, right? And so don't forget, family, stay motivated by celebrating your big wins, your small wins, and keep those people around you that's going to help you to celebrate and cheer you on as you go. All right, and so as we're talking about a daily routine or even our weekly routine, right? We It's important for us to track real time results, right? We can track those things, right? At the end of, in the beginning of the day, right? When we write our to do list, right? We write it all out. We have our check boxes that we can check off, right? And as we're going throughout the day, we're checking off each one, those things that we are unable to complete, we leave them blank, right? But then at the end of the week, when we get to the end of the week, or even the next day, right, we're able to look back at our to-do list, look back at our check marks, our check boxes, and see which ones weren't checked, right? What was the holdup? What was the thing that we couldn't accomplish, right? And find out which things that we need to adjust. What do we need to adjust to help us to push forward, right? Which way do we need to pivot, right, in order to continue to make progress, right? And so having a daily routine and following our checklist, right, marking off those things as we go, and then at the end of the week or at the next day, analyzing those results, right? Or at the even at the end of the day, however that you choose. Everybody's daily routine is going to be different. Some people, their routine is to check their to-do list at the end of the day. Some people, their routine includes checking their to-do list the next day, right, when they're making out their new one, what to transfer over, right? And then some people wait and do their checklist every day and wait until the end of the week and then look at everything throughout the week and see what things they weren't able to accomplish. But by the end of it all, the most important thing is to analyze what things was I able to complete, what things was I not able to complete, and what things can I put in place right now today that will help me to pivot and move in a different way, that I will be able to complete these tasks that will help me to move forward, right? And so having a daily routine or a daily checklist or some type of daily accountability list or checklist or task list, that will help you to track real time results, right? You'll know exactly what you were able to accomplish and exactly what you were not able to accomplish for the day and for the week. All right, family. And so that will help you to be able to pivot and move forward in a different direction. And that way you'll be able to meet your goal. All right, family. So we see that Mr. Frank, right? Mr. Stickman is here and he's feeling really successful, right? He was able to make it throughout the week. He went through his daily routine. He put out his to-do list every day. He checked off those boxes that he needed to check off. And he's reached the end and he is saying, wow, I was able to accomplish everything that I put on my checklist, my daily routine. I was able to check off all of these boxes. And guess what? Now I'm at the end of the week and I have completed everything that I set to accomplish for the week. And that I am that much closer to achieving my goal. And so, family, I pray that this is something that will bless you, right? Something that will help you to propel you forward to do the thing the Most High is calling you to do. Remember, make a to-do list in the morning, right? Check off those boxes as you go. At the end of the day, at the end of the day or on the next day or even at the end of the week, right? Analyze, what was I able to accomplish? Why wasn't I able to accomplish it? How can I pivot and move different so that I can accomplish these things? And you will find that you at the end of the week, that you will find that you were able to accomplish so much throughout the week, and you made yourself that much closer to completing the goals that you set for yourself and doing the thing, whatever that thing is, doing the thing that the Most High put on your heart to do, right? And so, well done is what you will be able to say, right? And have that feeling of success, right? And so, we know that the people that are in your corner are celebrating with you, right? Because they're helping you to celebrate those big wins and those small wins. And accomplishing everything at the end of the week is definitely a big win. So that's all that I have for us today. I pray that this information was helpful to you. I pray that you got acquainted with Mr. Frank, Mr. Stickman on his journey, and that you are motivated and you're focused to continue on your journey. If you haven't made a routine or a daily routine or a to-do list that you're able to check off boxes throughout each day in order to achieve your goal for the week, in order to achieve the overall goal, then I encourage you to do so. Give it a try. See how it works for you. It might be the thing that would keep you motivated enough, that will keep you focused enough, and that you will be able to begin to see results, right? And then when you begin to see those results, then that in itself is motivation for you to keep on going. And family, I pray that the Most High bless you on your journey and that you stay focused on the things that He's calling you to do. I pray that Abaya bless your hands, your mind, your words, your hands to produce the thing that He's calling you to produce. All right. And so I love you guys. And as always, Most High willing, I will see you next time. Shalom.